Click that.
Welcome to Chat with Pat. I'm your host, Patricia Peters. We'll dive into fascinating topics, share inspiring stories. We're going to share our thoughts and explore new ideas. Me and you. Get ready for 30 minutes of fun, learning, and connection. Who's ready to chat? And a very good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Guess what? We had a technical difficulty. When you're trying to do things right and to elevate yourself and to make your business partners, you want to showcase your business partners and you want to do good, there's something always come in your way. There's always an obstacle. And we've been here from 7 o'clock until 8:21 due to technical difficulty. But guess what? We are two powerful women and we conquered the disaster and we are here. So nothing can stop us. Right, Christina?
Definitely nothing at all.
All right, good. So let me tell you, I'm a mom, a wife, a daughter, a friend, a neighbor, and a business entrepreneur. I've held many titles since I've been in this country for 26 years. But you all know my story. You heard it every day. I have a gorgeous woman on screen, and I want to tell you a little bit about her. She is my fourth Jamaican business partner. Isn't that amazing? Her name is Christina Shaw, educator, entrepreneur, and visionary. Christina Shaw is a woman of passion, purpose, and transformation. Hailing from Jamaica and now thriving in Georgia, she has spent years shaping young minds as a dedicated teacher, but beyond the classroom, Christina recognized the changing tides. She saw that the future is digital, and she boldly embraced it. As a devoted wife, mother, and entrepreneur, she has redefined her path with unwavering determination. While teaching has been rewarding, she knew that financial security, time, freedom, and a lasting legacy for her family requires a new approach. She took a leap of faith, stepping into the online space with confidence, and she is now soaring. Christina's journey is a testament to courage and vision. She is now just building a business. She's not just building a business, she is creating a future where she thrives, where she leads, and where she empowers others to do the same. Her mindset shift has sparked a new chapter, one where she stands as a beacon of success, growth, and boundless potential. She is unstoppable, she is thriving, and she is Christina Shaw. Welcome, Christina. I thank you so much for accepting my invitation. I am honored to have you here, and thanks for your patience. And through all the testings we went through, we came out victorious. So take it away, girl. Tell us something about yourself.
Thank you so much. I mean, after that awesome introduction, I don't know if there's anything else for me to say.
You got a lot more. Yep.
Oh my God. But thank you so much, Pat. As you introduced, I'm a teacher by profession. A true Jamaican. Resides in the US for the past 3 years. Yep, teaching here as an international teacher. The journey has been amazing. And there are circumstances that led me to navigate into the online space. But Pat, I'm gonna allow you to just throw it out there. And then we'll get into it.
All right. Listen, guys, I have so much respect for this woman. The courage she showed, she didn't give up. The testings that we went through just now, she did not give up. And that tells me she standed the testing of time. She will do great in this business. No matter what hurdle throws her way, she stands firm. And she is leading the way. And I respect her. I salute you, Christina. You're amazing. And I was looking at your page, and you are a mom, you're a wife, you're a teacher, and then you have your traveling agency business, and then you were a business entrepreneur. Girl, what else? Is there anything else stopping you?
not at
Not at
all.
all.
So,
So,
I
I
entered
entered
the
the
online
online
space
space
a
a
few
few
years
years
ago with
ago with
launching my
launching my
travel
travel
business
business
while I
while
was
I
back
was back
in
in
Jamaica.
Jamaica. Oh,
Because,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
But
then
then
coming up
coming up
here,
here,
I
I
needed
needed
something
something
else. I
else. I
needed
needed
something
something
else other
else
than
other than
travel.
travel. Right.
And
And
so,
so,
I
I
decided that
decided
I
that I
saw this
saw this
opportunity.
opportunity.
And can
And
I
can
tell
I
you,
tell
let me
you,
give
let
you a
me give
little
you a little
history
history
part
part. Mm-hmm.
because I
Because
saw
I
this
saw this
business
business
opportunity.
opportunity. So let me ask you, what inspired you to start this business? That's your first question. What inspired you to start this business?
All right, definitely more
Definitely more
money.
money.
I'm a
I'm a
teacher
teacher. Yes.
and we
And we
really
really
don't
don't
get
get
paid
paid
enough.
enough. That's for sure.
So,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
And
And
then
then
I
I
dream
dream
of
of
the
the
freedom to
freedom
be
to be
able
able
to
to
travel the
travel the
world.
world.
Because I'm
Because
in the
I'm in the
travel
travel
industry, but
industry,
yet
but yet
still,
still,
because of
because
my
of my
job,
job,
it
it
limits
limits
me
me
from
from
traveling.
traveling. Absolutely, yeah.
So I'm
So I'm
like,
like,
I need
I
to
need
be
to
able
be
to
able to
access that
access that
freedom
freedom
to be
to
able
be
to
able to
travel the
travel the
world
world
because
because
that is what
that
I
is what I
want to
want
do,
to do,
right?
right? Mm-hmm.
And then I
And then
look
I
at
look
it
at
and
it
I'm
and I'm
like,
like,
I need
I
an
need an
exit plan
exit plan
from the
from the
classroom.
classroom. Oh man, I don't know how you do it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
I
want to
don't
be
want to be
staying in this
staying in this
classroom for the
classroom for the
next
next
5,
5,
10,
10,
15 years.
15 years.
No.
No.
So
Absolutely,
I
yeah.
was
I was
seeking
seeking
an
an
exit
exit
plan,
plan,
right?
right?
And
And
then
then
the
the
thing that
thing that
really
really
drew
drew
me
me
to
to
this
this
business
business
particularly
particularly
because,
because
as I
as I
mentioned,
mentioned,
I'm a
I'm a
part of the
part of the
travel
travel
business,
business,
right?
right?
But
But this
the true
true
thing that
thing
drew
that
me
drew
to
me to
this
this
was the
was the
automated
automated
system
system
that we
that we
have.
have. Right.
Because
Because
while
while
I'm
I'm
already in the
already in the
online
online
space,
space,
in a
in a
similar
similar
opportunity to
opportunity to
this
this
one,
one,
right?
right? It makes it easy to
I had to
maneuver,
be,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I had
I
to be
had to be
doing a
doing a
lot of the
lot of the
work and it
work and
was
it
very
was very
time
time
consuming,
consuming,
right?
right?
And so
And
I
so
was
I was
seeking
seeking
something
something
that could
that could
work
work
in the
in the
background for
background
me.
for me.
And this
And this
provided it
provided it
perfectly.
perfectly. Wow.
And so I
And so I
decided that,
decided
yeah,
that, yeah,
this is
this
it.
is it.
Because I
Because I
saw this
saw this
business
business
December
December
2023
2023
and I
and I
reached out to
reached out to
somebody.
somebody.
And at the
And at the
time, my
time, my
family was
family was
just
just
coming up
coming
from
up from
Jamaica. We
Jamaica.
were
We were
just
just
transitioning.
transitioning. Right.
And I
And
said
I
it was
said it
a
was a
bad
bad
time to
time to
start.
start.
And I
And I
told her
told
that
her
I
that
would
I
get
would
back
get
to
back
her.
with her.
Eventually, the
Eventually, the
time
time
passed,
passed,
but
but
and I
and I
remember
remember
paying
paying
the that
the
149,
149,
getting
getting
access to
access
the
to the
group and
group and
everything,
everything,
right?
right?
And
And
during the
during the
entire
entire
year of
year of
2024,
2024,
I
I
kept
kept
seeing the
seeing the
posts
posts
and the
and the
testimonies
testimonies and
but
but
it was
it
like
was
a
like a
drip
drip
strategy
strategy,
now.
you know. Yes, yes.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were
they were
dripping on
dripping
me,
on
and I
me, and
was
I
like,
was
"Oh
like,
my
oh my
God,
God,
this
this
opportunity
opportunity
is
is
for
for
real."
real.
Right?
Right?
And so
And
I
so I
decided
decided
November.
November.
I said to
Said to
my, and
my
I
and
kept
I kept
saying
saying
throughout the
throughout
year
the
that
year that
saying to my
saying to my
husband, I
husband,
think
I
I
think
need
I
to
need to
try this
try this
business.
business.
I think I need to
I
go
need to
into
go
it
into it.
because
Right.
look
Because
at
look
this
at this
testimony. These
testimony.
are
These are
ordinary
ordinary
people just
people
like
just like
me.
me. Right, right.
So
So
I
I
went
went
ahead
ahead
November and I
November and I
reached
reached
out to
out
my
to my
coach
coach.
and I got
I
my
got my
business
business
started.
started.
And
Amazing.
here
And
I
here I Amazing. You know, that's the best decision you've ever made. And have you ever wondered, what if I'd started since I came from Jamaica? You should have retired by now.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
God.
I was like,
Sorry, I'm
please,
rubbing it in.
God. I
I
said,
say,
and
and
even the
even
other
the
day I
other day
was
I was
making a
making a
post and I
post and
was
I was
like,
like,
I
I
can't
can't
imagine where I
imagine where
would
I
be
would
right
be right
now
now
if
if
I
I
had
had
jumped on
jumped
this
on this
opportunity
opportunity
the
the
first
first
time
time
that I
that I
really
really
came
came
across it.
across it. But everything happens in its own appointed time, right?
Yes,
Yes, I
definitely.
always tell people we may make our plans, but God has the last word.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
And that is
and that
what
is
I
what I
remind
remind
myself
myself
that the
that the
time
time
was
was
December
December
2024.
2024. Right. So I'm happy you made that step forward. I'm happy you found this business a year ago, and then you look on and you saw the testimonies and you see all the stories of success, and it encourages you, right? And I wish people out there could see all the things that are happening in the business. So that is why we invite them to come in and let them browse and see for a while until they decide what they want to do. We invite them into our business group, right? And some people, you invite them and they just scared. They don't even want to come and see what's going on, but they keep looking on the outside, and that's a shame because if you stand still, you're stagnant. You're not growing. But if you move forward, growth takes place, right? It's like planting your feet in the ground, planting a seed in the dirt, right? It grows. So when you make a step forward, you're growing. And if you make a step forward towards this business platform, you're growing not mentally, but you're growing physically, spiritually, and financially. It all bundles up because I heard someone said today that so for people in the business, we came from all walks of life, all religion, right? And even though some people don't even believe in God, they are so thankful for this business. I don't know who they're thanking, but they're thankful for this business because it has blessed them so much. And much less us who knows about God, right? How much more we are grateful. So thank you for being in this business. And I know you're in the right place at the right time. So your next question is, how do you handle challenges and setbacks in this business?
So my view of challenges is that it's an opportunity to grow. And the more challenges you can navigate, the stronger you get, right? And so in navigating mine, I'm going to pray a lot because I'm that type of woman. So I'm going to put that. Yeah. There are moments when challenges come up, and I will just pause and I will go and do some reading because I love motivational books, mindset books.
Right.
So I'll go read something, or I'll go watch one of those motivational videos, or maybe one of those journeys. Something to just kind of reset me.
Reset your mindset.
Yeah. And then I'll go and I'll try again until I get it.
Absolutely. We come from the Caribbean. You're Jamaican. I'm Guyanese. We don't give up. I told somebody a story that on Judgment Day, when God asked me, Pat, where did you come from? I said Guyana. He's like, oh, you go to heaven straight away. And I love that story you told in your meeting about the banana. Can you tell the audience that story? That banana story with the monkey and the banana. Is it
the monkey? Yeah, because that is a true analogy. Because
I love that analogy. Yes, I love it.
Yeah. Many times we showcase this business opportunity or a business opportunity in general.
Our ads are out there. We're talking. Yes.
Yeah, to somebody, and they will gravitate more to a job than a business. Right? And we use that analogy of somebody offering a monkey a banana and offering the monkey some money.
Yes.
And the monkey is just going to choose the banana because his vision is just so small, right? He's just
small-minded.
That banana.
That's all he knows, right? Yeah.
Not understanding that the money can buy so many
a whole big
more.
Hana banana, right?
A whole bunch of banana as opposed to just getting one banana.
Yes.
And
that's with the people out there. Yep.
Yeah. You will tell them about a business that can provide them with multiple streams of income. And they're going to choose a salary that is just going to give them one fixed income.
Yeah.
I watch blindly without you just seeing the bigger picture.
Yes. I think the 9 to 5 grind, that mentality is doctrinated in so many of us, our head, that we can't get a grip of ourselves.
From the education system.
Yes. It is so doctrinated that if we don't go to work, we can't survive, right? And we think there's nothing that we can do. to survive, and there is no opportunity for us. We sell ourselves so short that we're good for nothing and we can't do anything. And that is why our mindset imprison us into this whole bond, right? We're bound to the 9 to 5, and we're bound to work for other people. And we need to get out of that mindset. Whose empire are we building? I built people empire for 25 years and I still live in a little house, right?
Yeah.
And what is the end result? I got laid off. I got a pink slip, right? And no matter how much sacrifice you make and how hard you work, you're still not going to have a retirement financially secure if you're still in the corporate world. And that's a fact, because I'm a prime example, right? You're a teacher. You're a teacher. Your retirement, you will get, let me see, teachers get 3,000-4,000 a month when they retire. When you retire, what will $3,000 buy? If you have a mortgage, a rent, you have car loans, you have student loans, you have your kids, you have, what will that do, right?
You're getting a fraction of it, and then, I mean, as the time goes by with inflation and everything, definitely it's not going to worth anything.
Your money in the bank, the money in your bank is not going to worth anything because of inflation. It has no value, right? So you have to think all of this. If you have some money, you kept it in, you're keeping it at the bank for a 0.1% interest, and then you're not making anything out of it. But your mentality is, especially us Caribbean people, we have a $5. We'll hold on to that $5 until it crease, right? And it'll rip apart, but we'll not spend it, we'll not invest it to make more money. Why do you think the rich get richer? Because they invest, they work smarter and not harder. We prefer to go work hard, toss and toil, right? In the sun, construction, housekeeping, CNA, restaurant, stand up in the store for hours, work at manufacturing companies, and doing all the hard work just because we don't want to work smart. Guys,
a lot of us,
time to open your eyes. Go ahead.
A lot of us will spend 40 years working a job. And we're not getting rich from it. But you see, when you expose persons to a business opportunity, they believe that within a year or 2 years,
they want to get rich right away.
Yes, they should be a millionaire. And I'm like, you've been working your job 40 years and you're not a millionaire. But you come in this and want to expect to be a millionaire in a year. It's not realistic.
That's why I tell people everything takes time. I add 3 T's in my life. Things take time. You give birth to a child, it takes 9 months. Your parents sponsor you from Jamaica or from Guyana to get here, it takes 13 years. Right? Everything takes time. So when you get in this business, don't try to get rich right away. Right? You're not here for a fast ride. You're here for the long journey. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the training. Get your business going. Keep learning. And then the results will come. People have been in this business 3, 4, 5 years. Some people retired at 6 months because you know what? They reached their goal, right? So when I first started, I see this one making this amount of money and that one making that amount. I got discombobulated. I was like, I want to make that money too. I came in with that same mentality, right? And I was like, I had to stop and pause and realize, like, oh my God, when I watch a mastermind, I was like, these people work so hard. They went through what I am going through, and they lay that foundation and now they're reaping the benefit. I need to stay focused. I need to stay laser focused in my lane and don't get distracted or dismantled or discombobulated. I need to do my training, focus on what I need to do, and I will get there too. Right? And
because
it transformed my mindset. I do away with that mindset and I'm taking my journey by myself because this is my business. I am the own CEO of my business. I am the own boss of my own business. So I'm taking my business the way how I want it to go. Right? And we all have that opportunity to do the same. So continue with your answer. Your setbacks.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna try, and I'm not gonna give up. So yes, we're all gonna go through challenges, whether it's mindset challenges, whether it's technical difficulties, whatever it is, we're gonna be going through challenges. But the real goal is not to give up, because quitting never solves anything. It's not by quitting, you're not gonna reach further. You're not gonna solve the problem. Push through. I'm gonna push through.
And again, about challenges and setbacks. And when you want to start this business, guys, I'll tell you, you have mountains to climb. You'll have Goliaths fighting you. And when I'm speaking about Goliaths, I don't mean biblical Goliaths, right? I mean those physical Goliaths, your husband, your relatives, your friends, your neighbors, they all be talking about you and asking if you're crazy. What are you getting into? You got to be a David. You got to get your thing and shot and ready to fire
Yes.
off, right?
Yeah.
So you have to be like a duck. When the people throw water in the duck, it slides off. Use that same water and swim away. All right? Some good
Definitely.
analogies, right? Good answer. Very good. Your next question is, how do you stay innovated and ahead of the curve?
Continuous learning.
Oh, I
Lifelong
love that.
learning.
That was yes, yes, yes.
You
Because
have you have to continue learning through reading, through doing your own research.
Mhm.
Right now, I'm enrolled in additional courses outside of the DT, right? Because
Really?
yeah, I'm
Nice.
enrolled in additional courses to learn more about social media marketing and all of those things, because
Oh, I
I
love
mean,
it.
the platforms change so regularly. They evolve, and so you have to keep up with it.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so, yeah, and so to keep ahead of it, and to know where to go and how to navigate, and what's the best thing to do as it relates to your ads and the this and the that, you have to keep learning.
Mm-hmm.
You have to keep
Christina,
learning, and so that's exactly what I do.
you're a teacher, and life is like a classroom. Every day a different lesson, never ending, right? I'm 54. When I left Guyana, I thought I was done with school and paperwork and everything about books, right? Guys, when I get here, I start from scratch all over again. I've done paperworks and read so many books and done so much stuff. I felt like I was back in school again, all over. In this business, there's so many platforms now in this day and age, and
Yeah.
everything is on social media at your fingertips. You have all these motivational speakers, all these brilliant people transforming your mindset and talking about the mindset, and all these books available. There's so much platform and avenues that you can maneuver to do this business, right? But some people are just lazy. They just sit there
That's it.
and they just relax, looking on to the people who are getting prosperous and successful every day, and they'll sit there and they'll talk crap about the people who are elevating their lives, and they don't want to do anything, but they'll complain and complain and complain just because they're lazy, right?
Yes.
They're not physically lazy, they're mentally lazy, because they don't want to use their brains. They rather work fork and shovel in the field rather than using their fingers and type some numbers on a computer, you know.
That's so
And
true.
yes, and we need to get out. I always tell, especially my Guyanese folks, I said, listen, I know where you came from because of culture and because of responsibility and because of our way of life back home. Many of us didn't go to school. If we did, we didn't go far, right? So we didn't learn much. But you're in America, you're in a different country, and you can elevate yourself. It's
We'll
never
learn
too
more
late.
opportunity.
There is so much opportunity here. And I know you're all brilliant. You're smart. I speak with so many of you on a daily basis. And I know how intelligent you are. But only if you have the right mindset to move forward. Because you can be smart as a whip, right? And sharp as a razor. But if you don't have the right mindset, you're not going anywhere, right? Yes, so I'm glad you're taking courses. I've been reading up a lot. I almost joined Jay Shetty's class to become a coach. Yes, I
Yeah, I've
was
been
just
seeing a
one
lot of
click
that being
away.
advertised on my page.
Yes, one click away. And he sent me an email yesterday. When are you, Pat, when are you ready? Whenever you're ready, just click here. And I was like, I am involved in so many other classes, other stuff right now. I have to take a break, right? Yes. So, good answer, great answer. I love that you are opening your mindset and learning different things. Guys, read. And anybody who said they can't do
Read.
anything in life, I know you have a cell phone. And if you have a cell phone, you know to receive a message, you know to send a message, you know how to post a picture. If you know to do those things, you're good to go in this business. All
Yeah,
right?
that is so true.
You don't have to be a technological guru. Because I tell people this funny story all the time. When I started working at the bank, I didn't even know how to move a mouse on the computer. And now I'm looking back and I'm laughing when I was training. I was a trainer, and when the guy
Hmm.
said, "Patricia, the mouse is not moving," I started to laugh by myself because I was in that boat too. So I
Yes.
said, "Don't worry, I get you. I'll teach you how to move this mouse." Yes. So,
Yeah,
you know,
learning is a continuous journey. It never stops. It never stops. And it's so
exactly.
important that
Hmm.
we continue to learn because things are just changing. It is.
It is a digital age now, and we got to get with the times, guys. We got to get with the times. Just how older moms, you're all dressing fancy like the younger girls and younger kids, get to the times too. Get with the digital age as well.
Right.
So I know, Christina, I said you have 5 questions, but you chose 6. So I'm going with the 6, girl. So what's the most important lesson you've learned so far?
Mindset is everything.
I love it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you have already one in your mind,
Mm-hmm.
then trust me, it's just a matter of time before it manifests.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
mindset is everything. And even though coming into this, I had a strong mindset and I knew some stuff about mindset, but believe me, the things that I've learned
You
since
are here.
coming in this business blows my mind.
It does. It does. Like
Yeah.
I never. We know about the mind. Like we always say, I have two mind. I changed my mind.
Hmm.
But I didn't really know. I didn't capture the essence and the beauty and the meaning of transformation of your mind. And
Right.
this is where I learned all of that. I mean, I went to church all my life. And you said you were a teacher and you never learned about mindset in your teaching skills, right?
Never.
And the same to me. Like I've been training people, I've been teaching people all the time, I've been motivating people, but I didn't know what mindset. I used my biblical terms like confession is possession, what I say happens.
Right.
Manifest things in your mind, have a vision of it, and it comes true, it comes into fruition. Those are all mindset. I was doing a lot of mindset, but I didn't know it was mindset,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
And,
And then
and
the
that,
truth is that over time, you keep hear persons saying, speak what you want to happen. Even from a biblical point of view,
yes,
speak it
yes,
into being.
right.
But
Speed and
it's not
existence.
really until I came into this business and we really delved into mindset and delved into how the subconscious works and all of that,
Yeah.
that I really got to understand that, listen, our mind is so powerful.
Mm-hmm.
It's the most powerful tool we have.
Right. It is. I tell
Yeah.
people, like, clear example. You're sick like a dog. You're so sick. You go to the doctor. What did the doctor do to you? He sound you, breathe in, breathe out, sound you in the back, tell you to open your mouth, open your eyes, check your ears, you're done. You come home, you feel strong like a lion. Why? Your mindset tells you
Mindset.
that you went to the doctor and you're supposed to feel good. The doctor
And
didn't do anything to you. Right?
it's funny enough that you said that because just Sunday I was presenting in a team meeting
Mm-hmm.
and it was on mindset, and I used a similar example to that where I said to persons that, listen, you feel sick and you go to the doctor and they examine you, they give you a prescription, you go buy those medications, and you take the medication and you feel better and you think that it's just the medication. It's your belief in the medication that make you feel
Exactly.
better, right? And in the
Yes.
same way, I use the example. I said there are persons out there who may go to the doctor and they get a diagnosis, and
Mm-hmm.
there are two ways to look at it, and how you look on it will, really impact what happens next. Because you can get a diagnosis, for example, cancer,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody might look at that as a death sentence.
That's right. Yep.
Oh my God, I'm gonna die. I have
Yeah.
cancer. You understand?
Right. Yeah.
And in some cases, the belief that you are dying kills you faster than the cancer.
That's true. That's true.
And then, and then you have somebody else that will get that same diagnosis, and they will step out of that doctor's office and say, "I'm gonna beat this. I'm
Mm.
gonna overcome this. I'm gonna live for my kids. I'm gonna live for my husband or my wife."
Yeah,
And
that's right.
they
Right. Yeah.
fight, and the cancer goes into remission.
Mm-hmm.
It's so pure.
Yeah. You know, Lena Badri talks about the manifestation of your mind, right? Manifestation of your dreams.
Mm-hmm.
And these are all powerful statements. These are all powerful things. I live by confession is possession. That's my mantra. Whatever I say happens. And every time I wake up, I said, Lord, thank you for making me whatever level I want to be. Lord, thank you for making me a millionaire. I'm thanking him already for things that has not happened as yet.
Happening yet because it
And
will.
I'm thanking him, and I'm thanking him in advance because I know that it is going to happen, right? I have that strong willpower because I know that this business is taking people at higher heights and deeper depths and enjoying life at their best, right? And everybody who come in believing and knowing that it works, it is going to work. We cannot have a doubtful mind. I know it's a prosperous business. We've seen thousands of lives have been transformed in this business. And what can happen to them can happen to us, right?
Definitely. Life and death, the power of the tongue and the mind.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Christina, you're doing amazing. I'm giving you A plus so far. So, number 9 question. How do you prioritize tasks and manage time? How many kids do you have, Christina? 1? 2? Wow. Okay.
All right. So, prioritizing tasks. We have different levels of tasks in this business, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, definitely, I'm gonna put income generating tasks ahead of everything.
That's
Because
that's priority, right?
that's what it is about at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So those tasks are going to come first on my checklist,
Yeah.
and then of course I'm going to filter in those other tasks that are going to boost it.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But definitely I'm going to do that. Then being a busy person and having a full-time job and all of that,
Mm-hmm.
it's best to work pockets of time.
Right.
So there are times when I'm at school and my students go to like a connection class, like PE or music or one of those other classes that I don't teach.
Right.
I'm going to use that 40 minutes or that 30 minutes out of that 30 minutes. And I'm going to do a live, or I'm going to do a video, or I'm going to get something in relating to this business during that period of time.
Because what you put
And
into it,
then-
that's when you get out of it. Yep.
Yes. So I work in pockets of time. And then a strategy that helps is to really make a schedule.
Mm-hmm.
So whether it's a physical schedule or a digital one on your phone or whatever it is, make a schedule where you know that you're allocating this time for this each day, and you put how much time you're going to do it, right? I was just while we were encountering or issues or technical issues, I was on Canva.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and creating my DMO, my daily method of operation.
Oh,
That
wow.
even though I have it,
Mm-hmm.
I want to print it out so I can tick it off each day. It makes it
Right.
easier for me.
Yes.
So I'm like, get a schedule and stick to the schedule.
That's amazing. Christina, that's
Yeah.
amazing. Like you have to in this business, we work hard in silence
Mhm.
and then we let our success be known, right?
Yeah.
You know,
And
when people said they were locked up in a room because they want to get all their training done, I so
mhm.
believe it. I cleared a whole
Listen,
room to make an office space in my
listen.
house.
I told my coach last week,
Uh-huh.
I said almost every video, every post, everything, every reel that I make it from my car. When I drive in at 3:30,
Mm-hmm.
I will be in my car locked up for even 3.5 hours
Mm-hmm.
on my phone working. Because in my car, I don't have any distraction. There are no kids
Right.
there. There's no TV there. There's
Yes.
nobody there to just bother me. I'm just there and I will stay there. And I make my car my office.
Yeah, my husband asked me, "Yeah, why are you always on this phone?" I said, I'm working. But
Right.
if
For
they don't know,
work
they don't
on
know,
the
right?
phone.
Yeah. When you don't know, you don't know. Yeah.
Right. Right. So, yeah, I spend my time in the car. Not that I have to, but I choose to
Right. Mm-hmm.
because it's free of distraction. Right. And then what I love about this is the flexibility. I'm able to do it at any time. I'm able to come in and I'm able to schedule the. Listen, you see the scheduling of posts and videos,
It's
amazing,
amazing, right? It's amazing. You know,
amazing.
when I was working for the company I used to work for the past 2 months ago, I I schedule a post, and the post happened to post at 8:30 in the morning to LinkedIn, and in LinkedIn, everybody in my company will peek at my page, right? So the higher up called me in the office and asked, Cheryl, where were, well, my, everyone knows me. My nickname is Cheryl, so everybody knows me as Cheryl. Cheryl, where were you at 8:30? I said, I was in my office. And they're like, did you went on LinkedIn? I said, no. He said, but you post a long thing on LinkedIn. That takes a lot of time. I was like, oh, you darn silly man. That's a scheduled post. I
Right.
scheduled that last night to go 8:30 this morning, and everything is just copy and paste. All right. I didn't even
I
have to
love
write.
it.
I didn't even have to write it, and I laugh, and they feel so stupid, right? That they call me in the office to ask me if they're
If
paying
you
me
were
to.
working on
Yes.
airtime.
Yeah. And I laugh and I
Yeah.
show them, and now they're messaging me now, even though I get laid off with 900, 100 other people. One of the big boss messaged me and said, Cheryl, how is your business going? Yes, because they're seeing posts. I'm posting on LinkedIn all the time. Yes, and you know, when I was working, I never have time because I have my dad who is ill and I have my family and there's so much stuff going on with work and all this stuff. You know, I'm preoccupied and I barely spend an hour or two in the night with my business. And when I look at my business page, I have like 5,000 follow 5,000 people viewing or watching or whatever. I look at my page this morning, I got 89,000 viewers on my business page.
Wow.
And I was like, whoa, that's the highest I've ever seen. That's amazing. So thank you all out there who are watching my page, who are viewing my stuff, and who are commenting and who are liking. I appreciate all of you. All right. But I do need 5,000 members on my business page to be followers. Yeah. So
Lord.
that's a great answer for prioritizing your time. So your final question is you get a bonus question after this one too. You know why? Just because you're a teacher. What's one thing you wish people knew about our business? So this is your opportunity to, I'll use this opportunity for you to invite moms and dads out there who are on the fence. And I know they have skepticism. Trust me, they do, because I did too, and you did too, right? And they have doubts, but they have fear as well. They want to do this business, but they're dreading to start the business. Christina, can you give them some benefits of this business and invite them to this platform?
You know what I wish they
They
knew?
knew
That it
that
is
it is
real.
real.
I
I
wish
wish
they
they
really
really
knew
knew
how
how
real this
real this
business
business
opportunity
opportunity
is
is
and
and
Mm-hmm.
how it
how
has
it
been
has been
transforming
transforming
lives on
lives
a
on a
global
global
basis.
basis.
We're not
We're
Yes.
not
talking about
talking about
just
just
transforming
transforming
Jamaicans or
Jamaicans or
Guyanese
Guyanese
life. No,
life.
we're
No, we're
talking
Right.
talking
about
about
global,
global,
worldwide,
worldwide,
Mm-hmm.
right?
right?
Founded
Founded
on
on
solid
solid
leadership.
leadership.
The
The
company has
company
been
has been
around
around
9 years
9 years
now,
now,
Mm-hmm.
right?
right?
And
And
so
Right.
so
I wish
I wish
persons
persons
really
really
would
would
come
come
in
in
on the
on the
inside
inside
and
and
take a
take a
look at
look
it
at it
for
for
themselves.
themselves.
If
Mm-hmm.
you are
If you are
seeing this,
seeing
you've
this,
been
you've been
seeing
seeing
both of
both
our
of our
posts,
posts,
right?
right?
And we've
And
been
Mm-hmm.
we've been
inviting you.
inviting you.
Probably some
Probably
of you
some
have
of you
even
have even
watched the
watched the
free
free
webinar
webinar
already,
already,
Yeah.
and you are
and you are
standing,
standing,
you're just
you're
on
just
the
on the
fence.
fence.
Come
Mm-hmm.
on the
Come on the
inside,
inside,
research it
research
for
it for
yourself,
yourself.
Mm-hmm.
risk
Risk
free.
free.
There
Yes.
is
There is
absolutely
absolutely
no
no
risk
risk
because
because
even if
even
you
if you
come
come
ahead
ahead
and you
and
pay
you
that
pay that
149 and you
149 and
come
you
in,
come in,
you get
you get
access to
access to
everything.
everything.
All
Mm-hmm.
you
All
got
you
to
got to
do
do
is
is
make
make
your
your
decision, an
decision, an
informed
informed
decision at
decision
that
at that
point.
point.
Because at
Because
that
at that
point,
point,
we're
we're
laying
laying
everything out
everything
on the
out on the
table in
table
front
in
of
front
you.
of you.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
And
you can
you
make
can
your
make your
informed
informed
decision if
decision
this
if
can
this
work
can
for
work
you
for
or
you
not.
or not.
And
And
believe me,
believe me,
if it is
if it is
working for
working for
me, a
me, a
teacher,
teacher,
Mm-hmm.
I don't
I
see
don't see
myself
myself
above
above
anybody else.
anybody else.
And I
And
don't
I
see
don't
all
see
the
all the
persons who are
persons who are
succeeding
succeeding
above
above
me.
me.
If they
They
can do
can
it,
do it,
I
I
can
So
do
can
it.
can
And
do
if
it.
you.
And
I
if
Yes.
I
can do
can
it,
do it,
So
you
can
can
you
do it.
can
you.
do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Right?
So I
Yeah.
So
wish
I wish
persons would
persons would
really come
really
on the
come on the
inside.
inside,
Take a look
take a
at
look
this.
at this.
We pay
Mm-hmm.
Pay
taxes.
taxes.
There's
There's
so many
so many
testimonies of
testimonies of
persons
persons
filing their
filing their
taxes
taxes
and
and
getting their
getting their
tax
tax
returns and
returns
all
and
of
all
that.
of that.
Right?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
There are
There are
so many
so many
benefits to
benefits to
having this.
having this.
The
The
multiple
multiple
streams of
streams of
income,
income,
that
that
legacy
legacy
component. I
component. I
mean, there
mean,
is
Right.
there is
no
no
job
job
that
that
is
is
gonna
gonna
give
give
you or
you or
take care of
take
your
care of your
family,
family.
Family when you're dead and gone.
yeah, for
Yeah, for
years to
years to
come.
come.
Yeah.
No
No
job will
job
do
will
that,
do that,
right?
right?
This
This
business
business
offers that.
offers that.
Mm-hmm.
There's
And
so
There's
many
so many
benefits.
benefits.
I too would like to join with Christina today and extend an invitation to all of you out there who are second guessing themselves and second guessing their talents and telling yourself that you're not worthy and you have no computer skills. You're not smart enough. Guys, drop the act. You left
Yeah.
one country and come to another. You're smart. And you left one country and you come to another, not just to survive. You came here to live
Right.
Right.
and live a life of abundance. Because whoever your God is, He wants you to live a life of abundance. He wants you to enjoy all the beauty of this life, this one life that you have to live. So take a chance, take a step forward, join the business. You pay the 149, you have 30 days guarantee you get your money back if you feel that it's not a good fit for you. But I'll tell you something. This is the best decision I've made since I've given birth. All right? So, Christina, thank you so much for answering all those questions. You went above and beyond, and those were awesome. But you still get a bonus question, kiddo. So, your bonus question is, what's a passion or hobby of yours that you haven't had the chance to pursue recently? And what would it mean to you to revisit it? Ha! Ha!
Ooh,
Ooh,
that is
that
one
is
to
one to
think
think
about
about.
Mm,
because
Because
I love
I love
reading, but I
reading, but
read
I read
regularly.
regularly.
yeah.
So
So
that would
that
not
would
be
not
it.
be it.
Uh-huh.
I'm
I'm
thinking,
thinking
How about cricket?
not a
not a
sporting
sporting
fan at
You're not a
all.
all.
sports fan? I thought
No,
Jamaicans
I
love
don't know.
cricket too.
They
They
do,
do,
but
but
Yeah.
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
I'm
I'm
kind of on
kind
the
of on the
board.
board.
Maybe
Maybe
I'm not the
I'm not the
boring
boring
side.
side.
I
I
Uh-huh.
love
love
traveling.
traveling.
That's what I
That's what
love.
I love.
Traveling.
I
I
love
love
going to
going to
hotels.
hotels.
All the
All the
and the
and the
Caribbean is
Caribbean
known
is
for the
known for
all
the all
inclusive,
inclusive,
right?
right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
love going
love
to
going to
hotels.
hotels.
Since
Since
coming
coming
here,
here,
I
I
haven't
haven't
You
gotten the
haven't gone to a
chance
hotel
to
yet?
to
really.
really.
I
I
have,
have,
Okay.
I
I
have.
have.
We've been
We've been
to
to
Myrtle
Myrtle
Beach, we've
Beach, we've
been to
been to
Orlando, but
Orlando, but
it's not
not
nearly as
nearly as
much
much
as
as
probably when
probably
I was
when I
in
was in
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
So
would
I would
love
love
to
to
just
just
travel
travel
more and
more
just
and just
travel
travel
outside. I want
outside.
to
I
go
want to
to
go to
Dubai.
Dubai.
I want to go to Paris.
Paris.
I want to go
What
to
some of
all
the
the
Jamaican
yeah.
girls in Dubai? All the Jamaicans I interviewed, they're like, "I want to go to Dubai, Pat. I want to go to
Go
Dubai."
there.
it is it is heavenly there. I'm telling you. I'm watching the pictures and videos people posting, and I was like, I want to go there too.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
I
I want
want
to
to
go there
travel
too.
all
All
over.
over.
And
And
so,
so,
yeah,
and this business give you that leverage and that privilege.
it
It
will.
will.
It
Yes,
will.
will. Yes.
It
So,
will.
Christina, you've done awesome. I want to thank you so much for being here tonight. You are a woman of great courage, determination, and I know success is just a sniff away. And I know that you're going to do well in this business and you're going to leverage
Definitely.
every desires of your heart and travel the world. And
Definitely.
thank you again. And I it is such an honor to have you here. I booked you for like 3 weeks out, and when the day reaches, you make my heart skip a beat. And when our time came, we encounter all of this disaster. I used my StreamYard this morning. I did a go live this morning. Everything was fine. But I'm telling you, when you're a child of God, the devil will try everything
He will
He will
try.
try
Yes.
to bombard you, right? And
Mm-hmm.
stress you out. But I'm not giving up. All right? Yes, so thank you
Definitely.
so much. And
I
I
want to thank
know,
you
you
so much,
so much,
Pat,
Pat. Yes, so am
for
I gonna stay with you?
really,
Really, am I gonna see you Chula Vista?
yes,
Yes,
definitely.
definitely. You are?
Yes.
Yes. Oh my God. All right, I can't wait to give you a big hug, and we'll make some stuff to post, all right?
Yes,
Yes,
definitely.
definitely. So thank you again. Yes, you have any last word?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you for
Thank you
this
for this
amazing
amazing
platform
platform
tonight,
tonight.
to
To
really
really
talk
talk
to our
to our
guests
guests
and really
and really
showcase
showcase
what this
what this
business
business
can
can
do.
do.
Um,
Yeah.
and of
And of
course,
course,
guys,
guys,
if you're
if you're
seeing this,
seeing this,
you know
you know
that you are
that you are
struggling, you know
struggling, you
that
know
things
that
are
things
not
are
going
not
the way
going the
you
way you
want
want
to.
to.
You
You
really need
really need
something to
something to
provide some
provide some
flexibility,
flexibility,
some
some
freedom,
freedom,
some more
some more
money in
money
your
in your
pocket.
pocket.
Do not
Do not
hesitate. This
hesitate.
is
This is
real.
real.
Reach out
Reach
to
out to
us
us
and let's
and
get
let's
your
get your
business
business
started.
started. For the Jamaicans out there, look at Christina. She can be your mentor. She'll take you every step of the way. For the Guyanese out there, I will be your mentor. Whoever come into my under my
Right.
system, under my website, you will get step by step help. I promise you. And Jamaicans, if you want to come with me, that's all right too. If Guyanese, if you want to go to Christina, that's fine as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
definitely.
definitely. Yeah, so I always like to close my show by saying, if you look around and you find that there are no good human beings in the world, please be the first one to be kind, caring, and loving. And with that, we bid you all good night and thank you for watching. All right, hold on.